New York City is buzzing with ambition, late-night study sessions, and big dreams. A 23-year-old biology student is quietly building something that could change the world. A clean, unlimited energy breakthrough. But the moment her discovery becomes real, danger follows. A mysterious 26-year-old man appears with an impossible message. He is a guardian sent from the future to protect her. And somewhere in the city, a human-looking android killer is already closing in. What begins as a race for survival becomes a fight for the future itself. Chapter 1. The discovery that shouldn't exist. I first saw her under fluorescent lab lights, the kind that make midnight look like early morning. She was 23, a biology student in Manhattan, and she carried herself like someone who had been underestimated her whole life and got used to winning anyway. Her notebook was packed with sketches of cells, membranes, and metabolic pathways. But what kept her awake wasn't an exam. It was a tiny sealed container on her bench, glowing like a trapped sunrise. She called it a biocatalytic reaction, a clean loop that fed itself without burning fuel the way the world did. No smoke. No toxic waste. Just steady power. Unlimited if scaled. Her supervisor, Professor Raymond Carter, had warned her to keep it quiet until the university filed the right paperwork. New York rewards big ideas, he told her, but it also attracts big predators. That same night, the air outside split like a curtain being torn. A man stumbled out of a shimmer of light in a narrow alley behind the science building. He looked 26, alert eyes, bruised knuckles, and the posture of someone trained to survive. He steadied himself, checked the street, and walked straight toward the university as if he already knew the route. When he found her lab, he didn't smile or flirt or pretend this was normal. He said, "You're in danger. I'm here to keep you alive." And before she could call security, the window behind her reflected a shape on a nearby rooftop. A man in a suit, watching without moving, like a statue that could decide to breathe. Chapter 2. The Guardian's Truth. She didn't trust him. She tried to because she was a scientist and believed in evidence, but every instinct told her to treat him like a threat, so he gave her evidence. He told her things no stranger should know. The exact stain on her left sneaker from a spilled culture dish. The scholarship she almost lost when her father got sick. The line she had written on the first page of her notebook, "If nature can recycle everything, so can we." Then he told her the part that made her laugh, until she realized he wasn't joking. "I'm a guardian," he said. "Sent from the future. In my time, your discovery powers hospitals, homes, and entire cities. It stops wars over oil. It changes everything. And someone wants to stop it," she said. The laughter gone, he nodded. "Dark groups profit from collapse. In the future, they built an android that looks human. They sent it back to remove you before your work spreads." They were walking near Washington Square Park when it happened. A push in the crowd. A shoulder bump. A man in a clean suit moving against the flow like he didn't feel people at all. The Guardian saw him first and went rigid. The suit man's eyes locked onto the student like a targeting system finding center mass. A blade flashed from nowhere, fast and quiet. The Guardian yanked her behind a stone pillar. The blade struck the edge and threw sparks like fireworks on a grave. The student's breath came in sharp pieces. "That's him, isn't it?" "Yeah," the Guardian said. "And he won't stop." They ran through side streets, past food carts and taxis, through the pulse of New York. The city didn't notice the war starting in its veins. Later, in a coffee shop with the windows fogged from heat and rain, her friend, investigative journalist Lena Park, slid a tablet across the table. "I saw you on a campus camera feed," she whispered. "Tell me what's going on, because someone is scrubbing footage in real time." The student looked at the Guardian, and for the first time, she chose to believe him. Not because she wanted to, because she had to. Chapter 3. Power, Training, and a Growing Bond. Back in the lab, she showed him the source. The glowing sample wasn't magic. It was biology and persistence, an engineered process inspired by how living systems transfer energy with almost no waste. "This is why they're scared," she said. "If people don't have to fight over fuel, a lot of control disappears." The Guardian watched the light pulse. His voice softened. "In my time, kids grow up thinking darkness was normal. Then your work gives them nights filled with clean light. They learn hope isn't naive. It's practical. Hope. Practical." She held on to those words as the fear tried to take over. They couldn't call the police. How do you report a killer from the future? So they built their own plan. Professor Carter secured a hidden workspace beneath a university annex, a place meant for storage but solid enough to become a bunker. Lena dug through city permits and found the pattern. The android showed up near power hubs, subway junctions, places where escape routes were predictable. It wasn't hunting randomly. It was calculating. And the Guardian trained the student. Not to become a soldier, but to become steady. He taught her how to move with purpose, how to breathe under pressure, how to focus on the next action instead of the full weight of the problem. Courage isn't loud, he told her. It's the decision you repeat. One night, they stood on the Brooklyn Bridge, city lights trembling on the water like a million second chances. She admitted what she never said out loud. She was terrified that her discovery would get someone hurt. You didn't choose to be targeted, he said. You chose to build something good. That's not a crime. That's leadership. She looked at him then, really looked at him, and saw the loneliness behind his strength. He had come across time with one job, but he was still human enough to care what happened next. The bond between them didn't explode into existence. It grew the way real trust grows, through shared hours, through small rescues, through the quiet promise that neither would leave the other behind. Chapter 4. The weapon powered by tomorrow. They needed something stronger than hiding. The Guardian carried future tech in fragments. A compact frame, a focusing chamber, a trigger system built to channel energy into a controlled beam. But it was useless without a power source. Her discovery was the missing piece. They connected her glowing module to the weapon, and the air in the room changed. The light intensified, not like a flame, but like a heartbeat becoming confident. It's clean, she said, hands steady despite the stakes. It won't poison the city. It will save it, he replied. The android struck before they were ready, forcing the final battle into the abandoned sections of a subway tunnel. New York roared above them, unaware. Below, it was concrete, metal, echoing footsteps, and the cold certainty of a killer that didn't fear death. The android moved with perfect timing, predicting angles, forcing them backward. The Guardian took hits that would have dropped anyone else. He stayed upright through sheer will. The student's hands trembled as she raised the weapon. She wasn't a fighter. She was a scientist, a future builder. But she remembered the training: breathe, focus, next action. She aimed not with hatred, but with purpose. The weapon hummed, drawing power from the clean energy module, and for a second she felt the truth of her work. Creation is stronger than destruction when you refuse to quit. The beam hit the android squarely. Blue light cracked across its body like lightning, finding every hidden wire. It staggered, tried to adapt, tried to reroute. She kept her stance. The Guardian braced her shoulder. "Now," he said, voice low. "Finish it." She did. The android broke apart in a burst of light and shattered metal, collapsing into silence. The tunnel filled with drifting smoke and the fading glow of something that had come too far to fail. She lowered the weapon and realized she was crying. Not from fear, from relief, from pride, from the shock of being stronger than the moment that tried to end her. Chapter 5. Choosing the present, building the future. When the city returned to normal, it felt unreal. People complained about trains. Couples argued on sidewalks. Coffee was overpriced. New York kept living. But everything had changed for them. On a rooftop at sunrise, the Guardian pulled out a small device, his way home. The student watched him hold it like it weighed more than metal. "If you leave," she said, "do you still exist in your time?" "Maybe," he answered. "Time is complicated. But I know this. I came here to protect the future. And somewhere along the way, you became my present." He set the device down and closed the box. "I'm staying," he said. "If you'll have me." They didn't pretend the road would be easy. Scaling clean, unlimited energy would take money, manufacturing, testing, politics, and patience. But now they had something stronger than fear, proof that the mission mattered. They got married in a small New York venue surrounded by the people who helped them survive. Professor Carter with proud, tired eyes. Lena smiling like she just uncovered the biggest story on Earth. Then they went to work. The student led research and development, turning a glowing lab sample into safe, repeatable systems. The Guardian handled security and logistics, protecting the project from sabotage and helping build the discipline required for something world-changing. Their love wasn't a distraction from the dream, IT was the fuel behind it. And as their first public demonstration lit an entire block without smoke, without noise, without waste, I understood the real message of their story. Your purpose will be tested. Your fear will speak loudly. But if you keep choosing the next right action, you can outbuild the darkness. If you enjoyed this motivational sci-fi story set in New York City, make sure to subscribe to the channel, activate notifications so you don't miss the next story, give this video a like, comment what your favorite chapter was, and share it with someone who needs a boost of courage today.